Jets on EA Sports. East Rutherford, New Jersey is the site for today's matchup.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team?
I know. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think there's no doubt about it. The offensive line's a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
The Jets out now in a 4-6 formation. The Rams from the 27. Got the first, and he's got some space. And that's Cromartie in on the stop.
The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball, get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
Set up now at the 46.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First down at the 46. He's hit as he throws it. You look at that offense and you see the running back Todd Gurley, the first running back chosen in 2015. He is a dynamic talent.
Sometimes you got to take a chance to get greatness, and that's what Jeff Fisher and the St. Louis Rams did in the draft. They took a gamble on a hurt running back, and if it works, oh my gosh, it's going to change their team completely.
2nd and 10. It's hauled in by Benny Cunningham. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Things have come full circle, Phil, for Darrelle Revis. Now back with the Jets after winning a Super Bowl in 2014 with the Patriots.
Yeah, it used to be Rex Ryan and his blitzing man-to-man defense. Now it's going to be Todd Bowles, the new head coach, and his blitzing man-to-man defense. So they needed Darrelle Revis.
Bowles takes it from the gun. Heaving it down the field. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Slashes to... What a first series. Touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead the football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jets have it at the 24. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. It's now 2nd down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Fitzpatrick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's swatted away. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. drop. Makes the catch in the open field. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
In plus territory at the 49. Looks like they're in press coverage here. First down at the 49. Breaks free. Taking a look at this defense. Robert Quinn has ruined many a day for a quarterback in this league.
Robert Quinn is a superstar that people do not talk about enough. He is an unbelievable outside presence, and he is the best when it comes to getting to a quarterback in the NFL. Ivory's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. Fitzpatrick's going to take it from the gun. The grab is made by Ivory. And there's a gain of 9.
That's the old expression, just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The line of scrimmage is the 33. The Jets come to the line with a bunch set. Marshall, he's in the clear. Touchdown! And that's a nice recovery after falling behind early, tying the game here just midway through the first quarter.
You know, Jim, when you fall behind early in football games, it can be a little unsettling because you go, oh, no, here we go. We're always behind. But, hey, that touchdown, that's going to change their frame of mind and emotionally going to lift them up. Should help their play.
Jenkins got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Rams offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Press coverage all the way. The Rams lineup, split backfield. First down at the 25. He reaches up and grabs it. What a job by the receiver, climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain, that is a new one. What a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more courage. Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. Press coverage to the outside. The wide receiver in motion. First down and 10. To the ground. And Williams is all over that offense and brings him down.
Jets defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Second and 12. They'll run it here. Cunningham's tackled down at the 50.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played in his 3rd long early in the game, I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
This is 3rd down. Brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. safety. Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at the replay and try to determine if the spot of the ball was accurate or not.
You talk about challenging the spot of the football. It has to be a clear-cut decision for the official. They're not going to move that football 2 inches or 3 inches. It has to be at least a half a yard before they're going to change what they see on the replay.
The Rams bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. One last play before the quarter ends. We're now about to begin quarter number 2. And how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
The Jets load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Stedman Bailey with the catch.
Nothing like throwing a short pass and watching it turn into a long gain. Good job that time by the quarterback finding the open guy.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Extra point was good.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. They're setting up the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jets take it from the 23. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Going for the home run. It's third down coming up. From the gun. Brings it in. And now we'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL. The corner route, so many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
First and 10. And it's batted down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Second down coming up. And Ivory's got it. Screen. Taken down at the 39.
Jets do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Third and 1 coming up. The Rams lined up in the nickel. The Jets have it at the 39. Up the gut here. It's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Ivory's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the third down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's fourth down.
Going for it on fourth down. Short yardage, and the quarterback sneak. The Rams defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think anytime on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Fitzpatrick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Second and 10 coming up. The Rams come out in a dime package, and Ivory's got him on the handoff. Now 3rd and 5 after the run. Looking across the middle, Marshall is brought down after picking up 11 on this play. The Jets trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Fitzpatrick's having a big day.
You see an offense working like this is kind of exciting. I know the fans are really behind it. There's nothing like watching a quarterback who's really got it going, throwing the football down the field, and his guys catching it.
Almost intercepted that time. The long drive continues. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Fitzpatrick's got it in the gun. Got drilled as he throws it.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Fitzpatrick's back in shotgun formation. Decker's going to pull in the bullet pass. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Press coverage all the way. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Brought down by Brockers. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Marching down the field and taking their time. The Jets lined up, bunch formation. Second and goal from the 4. Right back to him. And Laurinaitis all over the ball carrier.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Third and goal at the 6. With 2 hands, he has it. Roberson's there to make the tackle. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Should be what we call a gimme. And he converts here on the field goal try. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Rams come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 16-10. The Rams from the 22. And it's Antonio Cromartie with the pick. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Jets back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see him go out there and have success again.
Coming to the line at the 32.
Chris Ivory lined up in the backfield.
Second down and a long way to go. Makes the reception.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Fitzpatrick's now completed 4 in a row. Now looking at third down. The Jets need to get to the 19 to pick up a first down. Fitzpatrick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Joyner's there that time for the tackle.
Boy, anytime you pick up a third and long in the NFL, that is a confidence booster to all the players on the offensive side and also the head coach. And maybe most importantly, the offensive coordinator. Now he can just let it go.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
Ivory's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Second and goal from the 8. And Ivory's taking the handoff.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Third and goal at the 2. Toss to the outside.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
And he puts it through for 3. Phil, how about the kick here before the intermission? What does that do for this team?
Well, Jim, I think it puts them in a good frame of mind. It was a good drive by the offense, so that's got to give them confidence. And anytime you're close going into halftime, you got to be happy about that.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Rams offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go.
It's intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Jets put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
The Jets call the timeout. Their first. The Jets will look to tie the game up on this field goal try. The kick is good. That will bring us to the end of the second quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll take a break and be ready for the start of the second half in just a moment. And the second half kicks off. Which team is going to break this tie? Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jets come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
And Ivory's going to secure the handoff. And a gain of 4. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Ivory's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Second and 6. Toss to the outside. And Ivory is tackled down at the 29. The Jets continue to find ways to make it work today, but these stats show it's been a struggle. And Ivory struggled from the very start.
Jimmy has. It's just not been a good day running the football, but I'll say it again. I say it many times. You got to be patient. It's hard for guys like me or fans to understand that, so the offensive coordinator's got to stay with the game plan.
Third and 5. Bilal Powell makes the catch.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
First and 10. And Ivory's out there to receive the screen pass. And here we have second down. The Jets come out with a split backfield. Powell to the receiver on the screen.
Well, when you see a throw that bad, there's a couple things that can happen. Maybe a defensive player flashed in front of him, or maybe the quarterback just lost control of the football.
Third and short following the incompletion. Playing press coverage to the outside. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Ivory's going to be mad at himself after that run. He picked the wrong hole. If he'd have went the other way, he would have had enough space to pick up the first down. He has stopped. Now it brings up fourth down.
And he races out of bounds at that point. The Rams offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. And they come out here and take advantage of this defense. I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
Gains 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 5. Takes it from the strong eye. Fires the one who made the big stop.
Rams running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Benny Cunningham makes the grab. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Oh, I loved it when drive as a quarterback, throwing screens or throwing short passes to the running backs and watch them catch it and get those big yards. It was awesome to get cheap yards like that.
Foles, his completion percentage 70% on the day. That's second down coming up. Foles takes a look now from under center.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing play here.
He's got the catch. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Well, when you see cover 4 defense, that means you have 4 defensive backs trying to stop deep passes down the field. So if they're playing deep, where do you want to throw it? Well, of course, you want to throw it short. Nice decision that time by the quarterback.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Just a quick drop back. And that pass from Foles will go incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They run the counter play. Harris able to read that play and make the hit.
Rams know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have third and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on third and long.
On the way, third down. The Rams line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line. Gurley's got it. Screenplay. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time, the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up the first down.
First down at the 49. Trying to plow ahead. The Rams now move the chains.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
First down here after the run. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Gurley's got it on the screen. Mounting a serious drive.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Marquette down for another reception.
When you run the curl route in the NFL, you got to turn, find the quarterback, and then move till you see the open space where he can throw it in there.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Pass it. Touchdown. Late in the third quarter and now taking the lead with that touchdown. And how big was that, Phil?
It was big. What a drive. What a good job by the offense. Terrific play calling. And what execution by the players on the offensive side.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Jets heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic.
Hayes hunts him down and makes him pay.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Second down now.
just results in an incompletion.
Third down on the way. Howell's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And intercepted. Tackles made.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Only 20 yards to the end zone. Press coverage all the way. Foles takes a look now from under center. Second down and 10. Foles, handoff. Cunningham's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Coming up to the line at the 14. Foles will take it from the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
The kick is good. Phil, that's a huge 3 right there to open up the lead even a little larger.
Just more positive feedback to the team. And not that they needed it, because they've done well here to have this lead early in the fourth, but they put a lot of pressure on the opponent's side.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Jets offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake. Last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Fitzpatrick's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Marshall's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play.
And Ivory's handed the football. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. Second down and 12. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. That's an important touchdown for this resilient bunch that just never quits, never believes it's out of a game, Phil.
That's what it takes, Jim. In situations like this, you just have to be tougher than your opponent, and that's what they showed there, getting that touchdown. Now we are going to have a contest down here in the fourth quarter.
Jenkins has got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Rams really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
First down at the 26. Throws the pass. Takes the hit. Throws. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Rams all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Gurley has the good catch.
call. You got a small lead here late in the game, and you call that play. The defense stops it. Now it's up to your defense to hold on and win the game.
And a touchback. The Jets taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
First down at the 20. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting to run up the middle. The Jets did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. Got a flag. Marshall's got it on a pass that had some heat. Joyner's there to take him down. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The Jets still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Fitzpatrick's trying to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, the play calling, all good.
Now inside the 30 at the 29. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. And that gains a few. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Third down coming up, needing a first at this point. Third and 7. McGill. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the fourth quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
Drives it through for the field goal. So the offense does good work to drive down the field, get in position, and kick the field goal now to tie this game in the late stages.
Yeah, and you know what's going to be fun from here on out is which team is willing to take a chance. Will the offense be aggressive? Will the defense take some chances? The one that's aggressive, I think that's the one that's going to win the game.
The Rams offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Rams take it from the 28. Brent's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. So right into the hurry-up offense they go into this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, these guys, all these pros, they've been doing this stuff since they were in high school running the 2-minute offense, so I know they're ready for it.
Could have been intercepted.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
Second down here.
situation.
Foles completion percentage, 60% on the day. This game is all tied up and it's headed to the wire. Foles is going to take it from the gun. Quick with the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Rams signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Rams come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Underneath and incomplete that time.
Anytime as a quarterback you see the receiver coming across the field on a drag route, don't lead him, just stick it on him. Quarterback throws it too far in front that time.
Second and 10. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Is going to scramble. Looking long. Tough catch.
Oh, you fucking kidding.
What a run. That's what you want to do. When you're behind late in the game, you get the football. You want to drive down the field, eat up the time off the clock, and score the touchdown that puts you ahead. What a job by the offense.
It's good. The Jets are ready to return the kick. Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Jets offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Fitzpatrick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Launching it deep. And there's a great catch. The Jets with the timeout. They want to make sure they're on the same page for this final snap. Jets last snap. Let's see what they can do here. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Going deep. And it's going to fall in. Comeback effort comes up short. You've often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this. It's all about me. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
That's right. It's all about me, and it would have been.